Let's talk about something we're also not going to see for a long time. This is Elder Scrolls 6, Gavin. This is in the news in the past couple of days. A reminder that Elder Scrolls 6 is very far away. This is of Michael McWhorter from Polygon. We're not going to hear anything about the follow-up to Skyrim for a good long while, according to Bethesda. With the goal of setting expectations so important right now, Bethesda Senior VP of Marketing and Communications Pete Hines said on Twitter over the weekend that fans should probably expect the Elder Scrolls 6 details years from now. Responding to a fan who asked for details on Elder Scrolls 6, Hines said, "It's after Starfield, which you pretty much know nothing about. So if you're coming at me for details now and not years from now, I'm failing to properly manage your expectations." Starfield is, of course, the other Bethesda Game Studios game that was teased in June 2018 at that year's E3. We know very little about Starfield 2. We know it's a space epic and the first new franchise in 25 years from the developers of the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series, but outside of the teaser trailer, official details are scant. On Twitter, Hines said we'd find out more about Starfield someday. As far as what's next for Bethesda with Doom Eternal out of the way, we have Elder Scrolls Online, Greymoor expansion coming later for PC and console, and Elder Scrolls Blades is coming out of early access soon and to Switch and to the Nintendo Switch this spring. Yeah, so no Starfield news soon. When do you imagine we will see some kind of announcements, more teasers?
They didn't say new Starfield news soon, did they?
No, you're right. No, they said no Starfield news soon at all. But like, when do you kind of pontificate we would see
Elder Scrolls news soon? What they said.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm mixing myself up. Yeah, because Elder Scrolls isn't until after Starfield, and we're not even close to Starfield apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I'm excited for Starfield. I didn't know it was a thing until I think we were watching, was it Game Awards or E3 together, and they teased that, and I was like, I had no idea that this was a fucking thing, but apparently people are highly anticipating this.
It's their worst kept secret. I mean, it's one of those things where it sounds to me like the game has been basically designed, you know, ready to go. They had the idea, they were super excited about it for years and years and years and years and years, but they always said the technology wasn't there to make it. And so they've only started development on it because the technology is finally there, which makes me wonder, what the fuck is the technology? To me, when they said that, that meant to me Stadia or streaming the Xbox thing, some sort of thing where you're doing something in the cloud that could never be done before. That's what that said to me, because it was similar timing, so that they could do something, maybe some truly massive MMO like a Star Citizen, but bigger and more crowded, which Star Citizen's getting fucking crowded as is. That game's ridiculous. And I actually saw an announcement of a very similar sounding game recently, albeit it was way ugly. But it I have no idea. I'd really love to know. I'd also love to know how much time Elder Scrolls spends in pre-production. I know with Oblivion they talked about how much time they spent studying like stalactites and stalagmites and all these natural things. I really have no. Do they spend just tons and tons of time designing this game before they even put a foot down on development? Maybe that's a smart idea if you have it all designed and you just develop as fast as you can. That being said, they're still working with one of the shittiest engines in the industry and then not fixing it.
Yeah, I mean, with Starfield, you would have to hope that they have really from the ground up reinvigorated, modeled that whole engine, or they're doing something else that's just a new 2.0 version of that engine. I'm not sure, but for Starfield they have to kind of bring out all the bells and whistles because it's something they couldn't do in the past and now they can. So yeah, I would have that same ideas that you share where it's like maybe they were waiting for some kind of really innovative tech, but it can't be tied to that old engine, that's for sure.
Right. And that's the thing, I don't think they can, and I'm not entirely sure they can rebuild it. They'd really have to rebuild it from the ground up. It really, to me, sounds like fundamental issues. And I don't think they will, which it bugs me because you played the Outer Worlds, right? And it's like, I think that was made with Unreal or something, and you felt what a Bethesda game could be on a not shit engine. And it was weird having that game not being held back by its own engine.
Right.
And that was neat. I barely had any bugs in that game.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish that game, but yeah, you're right. It was very much like they had that soul of a Fallout, of a Skyrim, but like engine-wise. But it worked. It looked beautiful and also like ran well. So yeah, it's possible.
It would need to see them better empowered, and I think they could do that with Unreal super easily.
I think they do also kind of hopefully read the tea leaves and take a break from announcing stuff, especially with the negative stuff with Fallout 76. They really pull back and make sure that they have honed in on what they want before they start announcing it, before they release footage. Yeah, I'm really hoping, especially this year, since they're not doing the Bethesda announcement like they've been doing the past couple of years, they're not needing like they need to announce something, and really just kind of wait till you have something to show and then come out.